Mafi bona toge Biafra Rokobore Amako Kariamano Uramo Mafi bona toge Biafra Rokobore Kariamano Uramo Mafi bona toge Biafra Rokobore Amako Kariamano Urugo Mafi bona toge Biafra Rokobore Kariamano Imanadiga Dinta Jaravia Gane Bugabaya Wemanadiga Dinta Jaravia Gane Bugabaya Ogano Churi Aso Coach Peteno Bagati Tindino Ogago Churi Aso Coach Peteno Bagati Tindino Abo Brother Masikwala Makine Sirike Kiweli Sigiru Basabo Esyo Ima Wanawa Kesine Ne Marum Makiwerendo Gebirego Imanabu Kage Makiwe Esendelu Enyedia Unine Kero Sabo Nduhe Wegudo Nduhe Wegimborabo Weekend to Hossa Nduhe Wegudo Nduhe Wegimborabo a weekend to Hossa Sabo Otutu alala nike, otutu uru nike, ni agbego kene ha. Otutu alala nike, otutu uru nike, ni agbego kene ha o. Otu akoga de, mbe Biafra gabia, otutu ndiga nora. Otu akoga de wo, mbe Biafra gabiaru, otutu ndiga nora. Obotoma. Mafi bona choge Biafra, Rokobore Kariamano. Mafi bona choge Biafra, Rokobore Kariamano Ulugo. Mafi bona choge Biafra, Rokobore Kariamano Ulugo. Wanem Bianara Biafra do Bianara Here we did again, my brother. Senator Bianara Biafra. Governor Bianara Biafra. Absubsidiary Bianara. Abataya, here we did again, my brother. Oh, Anile, Yala Omo Biafra, can you get it to Okigwe? Asemo wanile yala omo Biafra kanyikele tupu Okigwe Onye furo n'Igbo weziri anyị mazi Nnamdị dike Ọbịago weta ọbụghị Igbo na-agbọ Wekwelugo na ọ bụ onye Chukwu tinyere ọlụ Igbo ekwelugo Ndom sina Chukwu akarakam sina Chukwu na-abụrụ Victoria Nwankwo Ndom sina Chukwu akarakam sina Chukwu na-abụrụ Victoria Nwankwo Afọmolugo Nne m bịa kene na mkpụrụ kolonu wepụgo Mami mo bịa kene nne m bịa kene na mkpụrụ kolonu wepụgo Nnọma Anyalawala, anyalawala, nalahu kechuku kwera inankwa. Anyalawala, anyagawala, nalahu kechuku kosiranye. Ala Biafra, Obatoma, Beabiam, Sicily, Obatoma.
EDF, oye.
Omu Biafra chinyerike, weruge chinyere ha, wetigidala hemere mmebu. Omu Biafra chinyerike, werika henyere ha, weledala hemere mmebu. Akukarika, wanye murunwa, nkene wegara o. Oga gogora Hausa, haga mata ulala Biafra paraha. Oga gogora Hausa o, kaga mata ulala Biafra paraha. Batoma. Yes and oh yeah.
EDF, oye. Hey, Butuza.
Igwe Butuza biago, agone chemba biago, dogune chibo nile.
Butuza.
Igwe Butuza mo, agone chemba biago, dogune chibo nile.
Butuza.
Mwachina mareju, Igwe kwelugo na buchi Biafra yirikalo. Kwelugo. Enyoha biago ziwakwa walozo sikaye dike moja kamba. Enyoha biano ziwakwa walozo sikaye dike moja kamba. Omene jimo, ome wane umwachi ova moja mano. Father, Ambassador of Peace. Kedumaka oberenwa. High priest, one neighbor Joseph, Samuel of the Old. Oberenwa Chineke tere mmanụ, ka aka nwa Jehova. Kedu maka Zuma Rock, Unshakable Rock? Asị ka Chukwu okike abịama na-edu anyị na-eje n'alata. N'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Ise. Soro si pasi boya. Obo mewo. Abia mama pagi soro si pasi boya. Mbani omekome. Awagere ya netitindu no. Mbani omekome do. Awagere ya netitindu no. Pagi bale yago. Chukwu kabia mana barago. Galiru nwa Chineke.
Galiru. Thank you. I had to make sure we enjoy that to the end. I want to appreciate every one of you that are joining me right now. Thank you, Celestine. Thank you. That is not my wife. That's my sister. Onye forum mirana de ha. Today is her 50th birthday. So you can see how young she's looking at 50. Beautiful, isn't it? Yes, that's my own blood. Thank you so much for celebrating with us. I appreciate you. Thank you. And I want to appreciate Biafrans and them. Celeste is asking, hope the fundraising tonight is holding. That is why I'm here to remind you, because in the next 1 hour, we are going to go into the inner chambers. Yes, the inner chambers, there we will meet like we met the last 2 Saturdays. And what it means is that we must do well tonight if the Wotowoto must continue. As I'm talking to you right now, Wotowoto is going on in Okigwe. Wotowoto is going on in Biafra land. And that Wotowoto must continue. Let's hear Mazina Dekano. Then I will listen to one of our commanders on the ground, and then we will go to wait for the fundraising. Except if there's anyone that wants to come in, that'd be nice. Otherwise, this is just to ginger you, wake you up, give you the awareness that tonight we must all assemble. And then I will put the link again, even though the link is already on my Twitter handle. We will put it up again, even on the comment sections here, so that you all will get ready for it. Day one.
Because what I am saying on Abumanyamini, our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwu Abiyama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwu Abiyama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwu Abiyama Biko, since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. Chukwu Abiyama. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate.
I'm telling you.
They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say, we must have a part of it.
Part of it.
Until then, this is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight. It's the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I am tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want Biafra to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living.
Oh!
That is why Biafra will stand. And Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and the insult is too much. We must go and meet our enemies, even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble as quickly as possible.
Ndewo. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Now let me take this out so that we will go and listen to our commander who is in the hood. Our commander in the hood, Biafra hood.
Of this, Biafrans, I want you to understand the reason why the Nigerian federal government is still delaying of the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today is 18th of July 2025. There is a serious war that is going on now in Okigwe. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in the court today, appearing in the Federal High Court today, and the Nigerian terrorist government under the watch of Hope Osadema and the detector of the DSS and the Nigerian terrorist soldiers, they are now live in Okigwe right now, and the men of therefore the Liberation Army is engaging them man to man. Put call, you understand? And I want to use this opportunity.
Wotowoto is the code. Wotowoto. Hey, our men are engaging them. Wotowoto.
Watch of Hope Osadema and the detector of the DSS and the Nigerian terrorist soldiers, they are now live in Okigwe right now, and the men of therefore the Liberation Army is engaging them man to man. Put call, you understand? And I want to use this opportunity to enlighten the people of Ako to be security conscious, because the enemy, the terrorists who are aiding the Fulanis of killing our people, they have come. The Fulanis in military uniform have come to kill people in Ako, in Ihube, in Omololo, in Arondi Zog, in Abobo, in all the axes that connect the Okigwe axis. So I want to be a friend, the international community, for them to understand there's a war that is going on now. I am reporting this information because there's a serious war that is going on now. And now this is not a cool evening. There's a very serious war. I want you to watch this camera, this video, and see how the war is going. The men of Gentle de Yahoo is doing the needful. The Biafra Liberation Army, the Omoma, they are doing the needful now. So it is time for the people of Okigwe to be security conscious. Guard your environment, guard your houses, guard everything about you. Watch and see and share it to your loved ones. Happening live and direct in Okigwe right now. Today being the 18th July 2025.
Right now, watch it all. I wish you can see it better. Let me see. This is pictures live. Watch them live. We they see them, then they see us. Now we not be there. We they see them, oh, but then they see us. We they see them, then they see us. Now we not be them. We they see them, we they watch them from our own holistic meter. We they no put them there. Nana, ubu as he did play the show. Live and direct. Live and direct. I don't know whether I can make these things bigger. Maybe, let me see. Live and direct. We they see there. We they see them, then they see us. We they monitor their movement. And then we go para them. Ndara, mad people. You see them? They see them. Share them the mount there. Ndara, mad people everywhere. Go where there are terrorists. You go where there are terrorists. You are coming into Biafra land. You see them as you see them there? All of them Egeli Hana Biafra land. As you see them like that, Egeli Hana Biafra, none of them. Body bags. The body bags for them is ready. We already have body bags for this one. As you see them there. Ndara. Enye Hamas burials ozugbo na Puara. Enye ha niile mass burial. Ndara mad people. See them. They see them. They see them there. Ask me what are they doing inside Okigwe? What are they doing in Biafra land? Just because we don't want casualties of our people. That's why you just see, they are still working. If not, from the angle we are taking them now. Our people pick them out, snipers from every corner. I told her one by one. Ndara mad people. Pick them out, pick them out. Anybody that want to come and pick them, you pick one out. Oh yeah, another. Pick her out. Ndara mad people. Ndara mad people. Pick them out. The Wotowoto must continue, and I am happy that Biafrans are responding. So tonight, as we will gather in our inner chambers tonight, we are not making noise. We are not doing anything, to show off. Biafrans that want to support their liberation, they know where to meet us tonight. Just at the top of the hour, in the next 45 minutes, the Zoom link will be open. I put the Zoom link already in the comment section. You will see it there. The Zoom link is not open yet. Maybe like 10 minutes before the top of the hour, I will be there waiting to usher you in. I will be there waiting to usher you in, so that we will do the needful like we did last week and more on. So the website is fully for us. There's nothing like old account, new account. Everything is there intact the way it has always been. Yeah, there's no option for you anymore. Say choose new account, choose old account. No, everything is just the way it has always been from time immemorial. So Biafrans, you are now aware. Everything the way it has always been. Please. Thank you, Lucky Onwu Mebiri. Thank you from Equatorial Guinea. Ndewo. So please join us inside the Zoom tonight. The Wotowoto must continue. Wotowoto is the code. Okay. The video is over. Wotowoto. Oh, yeah, but the code.
Yeah, dear friends. I want you to understand the reason why the Nigerian federal government is still delaying of the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today is 18th of July 2025. There is a serious war that is going on now in Okigwe. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in the court today, appearing in the Federal High Court today, and the Nigerian terrorist government under the watch of Hope Osadema and the detector of the DSS and the Nigerian terrorist soldiers, they are now live in Okigwe right now, and the men of Biafra Liberation Army is engaging them man to man. Put call, you understand? And I want to use this opportunity to enlighten the people of Ako. To be security conscious, because the enemy, the terrorists who are aiding the Fulanis of killing our people, they have come. The Fulanis in military uniform have come to kill people in Ako, in Ihube, in Omolola, in Arondizog, in Abobo, in all the axes that connect the Okigwe axis. So I want to be a friend, the international community, for them to understand there's a war that is going on now. I am reporting this information because there's a serious war that is going on now. And now this is not a cool evening. There's a very serious war. I want you to watch this camera, this video, and see how the war is going. The men of Gentle de Yahoo is doing the needful. The Biafra Liberation Army, the Omoma, they are doing the needful now. So it is time for the people of Okigwe to be security conscious. Guard your environment, guard your houses, guard everything about you. Watch and see and share it to your loved ones. Happening live and direct in Okigwe right now. Today being the 18th July 2025.
Ndewo, I'm going to show you another video from, let me first of all remove this before we do something that we're not supposed to show now. Let's see. Okay. I want to show us Buhari's fake late, dead and buried in Saudi Arabia in shallow grave. Buhari's daughter came on BBC, the same BBC that couldn't even send any condolence if they know that it is recent that the fake impostor died. Why did they not send condolence? Why did they not even show it in their news? As it be say, there's Sabi carry propaganda, fake people. Now look at this.
Baba said it do. Baba was not what.
Now this is Buhari's daughter. Yeah, she went on BBC. She went on BBC to tell people how good Buhari was. Ask this idiot girl, is it now your daddy died? Is it now your daddy died? Ask this useless girl, where is Aisha Buhari? Where is Aisha? Where's Aisha? You know, the stories they make up. You know, there is another recent story that came up that Aisha says she divorced Buhari. Aisha divorced Buhari, according to their story. Now, that Aisha divorced Buhari after that his sickness. Did you hear it anywhere before that Aisha divorced Buhari? Now, they're using the story of Aisha divorced Buhari because Aisha have refused to join them in this their useless propaganda. But this daughter of Buhari, I don't know which woman that gave birth to this one. Probably not Aisha's child. This one will not be Aisha's child. But if you look at her, she's almost as old as Aisha. So it will not be Aisha's child. Now listen to what she was saying on BBC.
Baba was not what they thought he was. Baba was a very kind person and he did his best for Nigeria. He loved Nigerians. So Baba's
Baba did us dirty. Very, very correct and very true. Very, very dirty. He did Biafrans. He did Biafrans. Very, very dirty. You see? Useless Baba. Babandara. Babandara. I don't know whether Sonto has any other thing to share with us here. I don't think Sonto has any other updates that would be of a major concern for us. So, well, I just want us to get ready and prepare ourselves for the indoors fundraising tonight. Yeah? The indoors fundraising we have tonight. Please prepare for it. Yeah. Okay. There's nothing else here. Okay. Fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Okay. There's something I want to bring to us. Okay. Thank God I remember there are some videos that are very interesting. There's this guy they call for fun. For fun. He did some beautiful things, especially with this news. Oh no, why? That's too much. Wait, see, guy, I want you to start it from the beginning. These people now. Okay, wait for the breaking news. I want to bring the breaking news to fellow Biafrans, okay? I like this guy for fun. He's a P2B supporter, but during this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, he's been making some videos that are quite interesting. Yeah, he's been making some videos that are quite interesting. I don't know where we are at here. Okay, let's have it like this. Where is it? Okay, please let me put the playback in a little bit fast mode so that I will take out the originality from it. All right, let's go.
Breaking news. The former president of Nigeria, in the person of General Muhammadu Buhari, has passed. The information came in yesterday, 13th of July, 2025. You know, this brought about so many questions about what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been saying for years and what Bishop David Oyedepo has been saying himself as well. Now, a day before the demise of this former president of Nigeria, his right-hand man, his aide, came out on a national TV to vindicate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There was something that happened during Buhari's regime. I don't know if many of you would remember. During that time that Buhari got sick and flew to London for treatment, he stayed here for so long that people started asking questions. Even they refused to relinquish power to his vice, Osibanjo. They did not agree to give him power as, acting president then. So there was so many questions. People started asking about his well-being. People started asking, are you sure this man is even still alive? Then, all of a sudden, the news came out that Buhari, I think that Buhari is back, but he cannot enter his office. I don't know if people remember the news. That he is back, but he cannot go into his office now because there was a rat inside the office. When this news came out, then people were shouting, people started asking what is going on. Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out and said that all these people were saying are lies. There was nothing like rat going into any office. That they were trying to cover up some lies. That they just want to hold on to power. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was heavily criticized by so many Nigerians. Heavily criticized. Many people were saying, face your IPOB, face the Biafra you're fighting for. What is your business? How do you know? You're not this, you're not intelligent. Now, this Buhari's right-hand man has come out to say that he was even the orchestrator of that news. He manufactured the news and brought it out to cover up Buhari's sickness, that the sickness was so bad. What do you have to say? Are you not connecting the dots? Is it not time for people to start asking the right question? Remember that during 2017, I think, Nnamdi Kanu came out and said that this person you are talking about is no more. That he has left, that even his wife was at the funeral in Saudi.
Buhari is dead and buried in a shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. Aisha Buhari was there. She came back from what they call the Lesser Hajj. She was wearing black. She was mourning. If you look at the pictures that were circulated at that point in time, you will see the smug, or should I say, the forlorn faces of northern governors. A minute silence was held at the AU for a late Buhari. Even Her Britannic Majesty Queen Elizabeth II also penned a condolence message to the people of Nigeria before the cabal took over and asked her to rescind it, which she did. Buhari is dead, and I'm prepared to stake Biafra on it. If you, Dele Momodu, can go and prove to me, I'm not asking you to do anything too complex. If you can go and ask this man you call Buhari, whoever it is in Asarok, to come outside, don't do very much, address a panel of Nigerian youths, maybe 20 of them, and speak Buhari's mother tongue, which is Fulfude. I will give up Biafra, I will apologize to him, and I will submit myself to any authority on this earth to do with me as they please. There is no Buhari. Jubril was there. Jubril followed Abba Kyari to Cuba and ran away from there and never came back. The man you have now in Asarok is from Niger Republic. His name is Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. That's his name. Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. Even Shekau knows who he is personally and was mentioning his name as well. It is not Buhari. The old Buhari that you and I know, the country cannot be burning and he will restrict himself to only 12 minutes of edited broadcast. Impossible. Impossible. Anybody that knows Buhari, even if he's dying, he must speak because he fought in his own understanding to keep Nigeria warm.
Now, are you connecting the dots? 2 years after he left office, they now say that he's gone. Are you connecting the dots? There are so many videos. Is there something these people are not telling us? Is there something that we need to know, actually, that we don't know? Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu right?
He's 100%
Is he actually right from what he has been saying?
100%. Only that he is 100% right, only that some of you didn't want to listen to him. But it is good that some of you are now bringing it out and now projecting it. There's something that our Prime Minister, Masa Manekwa, said. He said that very soon that these people will start advertising for us for free. We will not pay them. They will advertise for free for us. So if you see anybody paying for advert now, just know that that person is fake. Like Oge Nkere, Isaiah Nyog, paying for advert, and Ngozi Abufulani paying for adverts. They are paying newspapers to put their name and to do pseudo programs, announce it on newspapers that they are meeting with government that never happened. You know, anybody that's doing that is not a Biafran. We are no longer at the stage where we pay people to advertise for us. They are now advertising for us for free. For free. We will not pay that. That's exactly what our Prime Minister said about Obiye himself. So listen to this young man.
Is there something that we need to know, actually, that we don't know? Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu right?
100%.
Is he actually right from what he has been saying?
100%.
Because I do not understand again.
You will not understand.
Nigeria is so mysterious that somebody can decide to do anything, and at the end of the day, the person will go scot-free.
That's evil.
Imagine manufacturing a lie to say that the president's office is filled with rats, that he cannot enter into the office, that he want to fumigate it.
And Garuba Shehu, do you know one funny thing? Garuba Shehu have come out to say, I made up that story. It is not true. And I did it because Buhari was very sick. And that is the period they said Buhari cannot enter the room, the office, because of rats. And at the end of the day, we told you that it was not for rats. It was because they needed to change the locks, because Buhari, that was alive before, used to enter there with his eye contacts and everything, fingerprints and all what have you. So now that he's dead, there's no way another person can enter. They need that eye contact to open it. So they have to change all the locks to a new gadget that will accommodate the new Buhari. Do you understand? So, and then Garba would have said that thing. He's still just out. Nobody have arrested him for making up such a story, for lying. Do you know what it means to? If it were in a country where things work, as he's making that confession, he is going into prison. If he knows he doesn't want to turn himself in, he will not make that confession. Or if he's making it because he wants his conscience to be clear, he will be ready to answer questions. But today, the government are not asking him questions. The citizens are not asking him questions. Nobody is asking him questions. You see how corrupt Nigeria is? You are there. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. All right, let's go.
The person will go scot-free. Imagine manufacturing a lie to say that the president's office is filled with rats, that he cannot enter into the office, that he want to fumigate it. That was a big lie, actually. And the funniest thing, the painful part of it is that Nigerians bought it. Nigerians didn't do anything.
Nothing.
They only shouted, "Oh, what type of rat is that?" At the end of the day, nothing happened. Nothing is happening to Nigeria. Nothing happens in Nigeria.
They use it to do skits. Yeah, anything that happens, you know what they do? They will now use it to do skits. Skit makers will bounce on it. They will use it to trend. Snakes swallow money. Skit makers, they use it to trend. Politicians that come for questioning before court or before anywhere, they will faint. What is it? Remember this guy, Dino Melaye will come for questioning. He will faint. They will carry him out. They will use it for content, for skits. I'm telling you, everything that will give them opportunity to stop the evil and the wickedness that have bedeviled them, they use it for skits, they laugh over it, and their darkness will continue. You understand it now? That is Nigeria for you. That's how they roll.
And the funniest thing, the painful part of it is that Nigerians bought it. Nigerians didn't do anything. They only shouted, "Oh, what type of rat is that?" At the end of the day, nothing happened. Nothing is happening to Nigeria. Nothing happens in Nigeria. There's no consequences for any action in Nigeria, except you are from the poor class.
Okay.
But the mighty, the elites, can cook up anything and nothing happens. Look at what happened at the Lekki tailgate 2020. There were clear video evidence of Nigerian military pointing at the protesters, shooting into the crowd. Till today, people lost their lives. Till today, nothing was done.
Nothing.
No prosecution. All cover-ups. All cover-ups. There is no consequences for actions in Nigeria. That's why you see politicians do whatever they like, because they know they will go scot-free. All they think about is power. Political party. Once you're in my political party, nothing happens. I mean, you go scot-free. A lot of things are happening in Nigeria. Now we are asking this question: is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has he always been right? Because many of the things that he has talked about has come to pass. He said it then, that after Buhari, that the next person that will become the president of Nigeria would be Tinubu. He was saying this 8 years before time. And he was mentioning, he said, "I am telling you people 8 years before the time, so that you'll be aware." Is there something they are not telling Nigerians? Nigerians, is it not time you wake up and start asking questions, and start asking the right question, and stop holding people that you think that are your problems? Is it not time to ask questions? Rest in peace, the former president of Nigeria.
Come on, rest. Come on, Michingon. Rest in peace. Rest here, babe. Rest bro, in a peace. Rest bro, in a peace. One day. Ikusikwa he kuri papa na ze na rest here in peace. Now Gabarog is so tired. Okay, what else? That one is another one of his video. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Brethren, there was a message from Cho Ayaba. I don't know if we can play this Cho Ayaba.
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker do it for you. It allows you to focus on your meetings, not your...
Yeah, there's a message from
Fellow Amberlanders, fellow egg of seas, I bring you revolutionary greetings. Today is a very important day in our revolution. and from the heart of our revolutionary resistance.
The Ambazonia leader spoke from his cell in Norway to the Amba people. Let's just listen a little bit from that, and then maybe like 10 minutes of it, I will leave us and go and prepare the studio for, not the studio, and get into the Zoom for the fundraising. Let's listen to the Amba people, our partners and our allies.
Leader, Dr. Cho Ayaba, and Commander-in-Chief of the Ambazonian Defense Forces, is addressing the people of Ambazonia on a matter of utmost national urgency, the official launch of the Hold the Line mobilization campaign. Yes, I said the official launch of the Hold the Line mobilization campaign. Ambalanders, this is not just a call to action. This is a call to honor, a call to defend, and a call to secure the future of our homeland and our children. In the face of Cameroon's genocidal violence and international silence, we have survived because our brave fighters have held the lines, because they have sacrificed, and because they have shown unwavering patriotism to this cause. But survivor, ladies and gentlemen, is not enough in a fight like ours. This is the time for us to win. This is the time to win. Ambalanders, as your leader comes out to talk to you today, I call on us all to listen keenly to his words. His determination to see Ambazonia free, even from the very heart or the dungeons of Norway. His willingness to sacrifice even himself to see a free homeland equipped to our children and their children. Fellow Ambalanders, this campaign, Hold the Line, is about more than just gratitude. It is a challenge to every Ambazonian across the globe. If your freedom matters to you, if you hunger freedom, if you desire to see a free homeland, Ambalanders, now is the time. Now is the time for you to prove that hunger. It's the time for you to prove that desire to see a free homeland. We've had people sacrifice resources, their time, and everything to see that our homeland is liberated from the scorched-earth policies of Cameroon. And now again, the president is coming out to talk to you about the need to mobilize and fund this campaign, the Hold the Line. So Ambalanders, let us come together. Let us give like never before. Let us hold the line like our fighters are doing on a daily basis on ground zero. Let us fund the resistance and let us own our freedom. I want to appreciate you all for this moment as I hand you over to the leader of the Amazonian War of Liberation. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and over to you, Mr. President.
My fellow Egosis, fellow Ambalanders, members of the community forum of all Amazonian Governing Council fora, this is your president. All una place day. I've never really thanked you people all for holding the line for Ambazonia. I have never been able to pen down enough thank you to the millions of our people, the tons of individuals, those who even disagreed with me, those who have accepted my leadership, who have stood firm since I was arrested. I have also avoided talking about this issue. I know you people understand. My words carry consequences, enough consequences, and so I want to make sure that whatever I say does not affect Amazonia in a negative way. I'm here on behalf of everyone, so the worst nightmare would be to have anybody fall into any problem. But everything is good. Everything is good, and so everybody should remain focused. My fellow Egosis, fellow Ambazonians, as I said in my last outing, we are at war with a fascist state. We are at war with a state that is committing genocide against our people and have committed genocide against its own people. Our right to self-preservation must be exercised through our right to self-defense. That is the only way we can survive beyond the junta. We must continuously be the primary investors in our own freedom in order to own the outcome. The world is in a shaky place, and Ambazonia presents itself as an example that will be rooted in a foundation of an economic doctrine that is going to take into consideration both the global and the local economic, political, and social situations. I'm very proud that our generation is a generation that is not only talking about freedom, is not only developing policies on how to achieve that freedom, but is ensuring that once that freedom is achieved, we make good use of it.
Il trading è una guerra, sei tu contro i broker. Sì, perché loro guadagnano dalle tue perdite. Ma
for the past 8 years of combat, the Ambazonian forces have eliminated 1/3 of Cameroon forces in Ambazonia at about 1,500 men. We have lost about 2,500 fighting Ambazonian soldiers. Our forces are still holding the line, and we have an obligation to continuously invest for the defense of our land, for the protection of the Ambazonian population, and to safeguard the lives of our soldiers. That is why the chairman of the Defense Council and his team are launching this campaign, term Hold the Line campaign. This is very significant. When we say hold the line, it is because we understand the basic we can do is to hold the line. Because geopolitically and internationally, things are aligning in favor of Amazonia. We have done the analysis, and we are very confident that if we simply hold the line, things will work in our favor. We should have no fear. Things will be tough. No, there is a guy who was born in 1890. 2 years after his country was invaded and conquered. He was expelled from school. He was earmarked for arrest. Finally went into exile in 1911. He worked on a French liner on a French ship. He worked as a pastry chef in New York, shoveled snow in London. After 30 years in exile, he began the resistance against the occupier of his country and the collaborationist state. 4 years later, he proclaimed the freedom of his people. This story should let each and every one of you know that the journey and story of others who made it, the history of countries occupied and free, must inspire each and every one of us. As I said, my people, I want you all to help mobilize the $50,000 that the War Council has set up. I also have another ask. I will be 53 years on the 11th of August. It falls on a country Sunday. I am asking all of my warriors, those who have faith in me, those who have faith in Ambazonia, to help me mobilize another $30,000. I want to offer this to our people in a special way. I think you will be proud when you offer me this gift for me to offer it to our people. What is needed at this particular moment is our commitment to resource mobilization. As I turn 53, I am proud to be a leader that will not blink, will not flinch, will not compromise on the outcome of freedom in Ambazonia's independence. As I said, we are in a good place geopolitically. We are in an even better place internationally. Internally, Cameroon is disintegrated. I was notified of the resignation of Bello Buba and the other gentleman, I think Bakari, of the northern part of Cameroon. The east, that is very close to the south, is also up in arms because it has been abandoned. That is in proximity to Central African Republic, that is in chaos. The northern part of Cameroon is up in arms because of the attitude of the criminal cartel from Bomeka. Internationally, the world is moving away gradually from the much touted globalization that facilitated the movement of goods and services. They have realized that nationalism in strengthening the local is very important for the global to be sustainable. And this gradual movement from a nationalistic international sphere is very favorable to Ambazonia. We must also take note that 3 of the countries that were excluded from entering into the United States geopolitically are close to Cameroon, mostly Francophone states. Gabon has been taken over by the military. Now there has been an election there. Central Africa is in chaos. Chad is in chaos. Niger, that provided security in the northern part of Cameroon with the Bono state where the Boko Haram is existing, has moved away. Niger provided the most lethal fighting force against Boko Haram. And you realize that Boko Haram is building momentum again. Don't forget, Boko Haram has been highly supported by individuals insulting the Nigerian government. So geopolitically, we are in a good state. Not because we are fighting for independence, it's because historically, Amazonia has presented itself as an anchor for the values of democracy, freedom, compromise, tolerance, and economic development that benefits our people. We must also take note. The world is moving away from these tyrants, big criminals like Mr. Bia, the Owonas, the Atanganjis, who have nothing to offer. The world is moving towards innovation, mining of data that is used for economic development, to predict diseases, to be able to amass wealth for people. You have petty criminals and tyrants who've taken over state for over 60 years and committed genocide. And so tyranny has no more appetite as we move forward. Tyranny also is a threat to key issues. Self-determination. Self-determination underpins international law principles of territorial integrity and sovereignty. And self-determination for Amazonia is very critical. My people, you have done well for me, and you've done well for our people. And I shall not flinch from the path or undermine the covenant. I shall not blink away from the goal or betray you who leave. You will suffer in chains. You will lie in unmarked graves for the millions of our people who hope for a tomorrow. I shall breathe my last breath as Amazonian. That's not a promise but a blood commitment, because freedom and independence you shall get. Liberation from occupation and tyranny you shall get, not because you are powerful or because our cause is just, but because tyranny, like occupation, thrives on arrogance, which is an endangered value system. And because our enslaver, and take note, our enslaver has no alternative it can swallow without putting its very existence in peril. One day, my people, when the shadowy sun sets on those whose silence legitimize and normalize our occupation, enable massacres, the burning of our homes and villages, the mass arrest and detention of our people, it will usher in a new day, a new era, one made possible because you never gave up, because like a brave soldier, you held the land for Amazonia. My fellow citizens, fellow soldiers of the revolution, I want you to help mobilize this amount of money for our soldiers, for the defense of our land, the territorial integrity of Amazonia, the sovereignty of our country, our civilian population. I had written something. Do you remember the 2 cubes of sugar that defy the laws of nature, refuse to dissolve, refuse to sink? It still floats amidst a raging storm in the wilderness of a turbulent sea, hoping to find a safe harbor to dock. Bewildering, it seems, but by not giving up, it floated its way to a safe landing when most thought it was too risky and dangerous to be at sea in the first place. Welcome to Amazonia, the 2 cubes of sugar that defy the laws of nature. God bless you all.
Hail this land of glory, we the Amazonians, special loyalty. Presence to our Savior who granted us our freedom, and legends to the hero who brought the lonely diablo. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in a nation, flowing with and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father, for making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Amazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation. Amazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation.
All right. Thank you for joining me as quickly as we can, please. The Zoom is open now. Let's join ourselves in the Zoom. Let me quickly bring the link again on the comment section. Let me quickly bring this link. The link I'm going to be putting on this comment section now. You can use it to join us for this fundraising right now. Yeah, right now. You can see the link. You can see the link. Those of you on Twitter, I am going to be posting the link again on the Twitter. Let me post this link on Twitter again. Okay, on my handle on Twitter. I am leaving the link there. Okay. The link, I've posted it right there on Twitter right now. Maybe I will need to post the full link so that those that need telephone and many other things, you might also want to. Okay, wait. Let me get this. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I have it fully. I can copy. I can paste. No. Okay, we have it now. Post. Okay, I've posted it on my Twitter handle again. Please go click this link right now. We'll admit you in the Zoom. See you soon. Day one.